So both sides well aware how the other plays, and Arbuz, as usual, goes for the same deck.
Yep, and
very strong
I
deck.
like the ferrets from AV. I think you definitely need the ferret pressure, as Chip showed in his series versus Arbuz, to win out against the pressure maps.
Oh, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Only 2 matches remain here in the Clash of Comrades. We are in one of those right now. AVUltima versus ArbuzBudesh. And look how close their bases are.
Yep, this is a tiny map. No high ground advantage, really, for either player, so that's going to be interesting.
There's
slight for AV, but he has no
slight.
access to it.
Yeah, he does.
It's like the hot. Oh yeah, it doesn't have easy access to it. He has to go around and up.
Just put a machine gun nest up there and you're fine.
Sure. Right, we're going to see 5 farm lizards. Not surprising on a map like this. Now, Arbuz can go up to high ground and pick up that farm with lizards if he wants to.
You could also wrap around to the south, to the east side too. But the problem is that ArbuzBudesh is stuck in the corner, so any movement that he makes can be potentially scouted out by AV.
Yeah,
and yep, there goes the machine gun nest on the high ground.
He needs that.
Yep. He needs a vision, he needs support, and he needs to stave off any sort of
Arbuz
pressure.
can run around it.
Yeah, he can, but this severely hurts what Arbuz wants to do. Because he wants to have that position to build his machine gun nest, to build that artillery. But now he's going to have to change his plans because of this map. And what is he waiting for? He's actually gathering his army to the north side. He wants to try to attack from the north
AV's
and wrap
in
around,
position,
but yeah, AV's there. He does. And he actually does take out AVUltima's lizard first, and he's actually winning the battle. AVUltima is losing his lizards here a little bit too much, but the farm is still alive.
Farm lizard 1 HP.
He snipes the farm!
Very nice. So now
Alright.
is up 2 farms.
There it is. AVUltima. Let me down the economy
Arbuz could
just a
run
little bit.
around. I think if AV had put his MG nest a little bit further south, might have been better. I don't know. It's tricky now.
It's hard to tell here, but but what we do know is that putting that machine gun nest there has given Arbuz a nice economic advantage here.
Yeah, especially after picking off that 1 farm. So now it's very scary to kind of balance your economy and your army. So both players will easily scout out what the other is doing, unless there's like mind games going on. Oh, Arbuz is going to try and take out this machine gun nest, and he's going to get it.
Yep, it's gone. Good
he
here.
loses 2 or 3 lizards for it, so it's not the best.
But this is going to give an opening for Arbuz, AV to actually
AV
attack
takes
into it. He
out
takes out
huge.
Warren, but he does he have enough lizards to hold it in Gritchy. He does! He actually outfights him! And Arbuz is trying to chase him down, but it's not fast enough. Oh my gosh.
This is very good for AV. Picking off a Warren this early into the game with these close positions is huge. And he's going to deny this one as well. Focuses
he's trying
it down.
to... Oh no! It's so close. Just a few more whacks, but Arbuz is there for the defense.
But Arbuz has 8 farms.
AVUltima's floating 130. Oh no!
That's 124.
He
Oh no!
sold off his warrens.
What?
Why did he sell off his warrens?
What?
He sold them. I was like, how did he get 138 food? It's because he sold off his warrens.
AV.
Why was that?
What? Well, either way, that puts Arbuz up 1-0.
Oh my god.
I guess that happened.
Why did...
I suppose he thought he had more time, but when you're 10 tiles from your opponent, you have no time.
You're facing off against a lizard pressure. I don't think you have the luxury to sell off wards like that.
Yeah.
Especially when you're that close to each other.
And AV was already behind in farms as well. So that was fairly quick. Tooth and Tail is high octane.
Oh, those last minute decisions. He gets you. And Arbuz is sticking at the same deck. He does not feel the pressure at all, and AVUltima unable to get the squirrel lizard combination out. Decides to forego the squirrels and go for toads and pigeons instead. And no ferrets either. So ArbuzBudesh actually has a lot less pressure this game.
I'm not sure about the no ferret pick, but we'll see. We have Arbuz to the south or west of the map, and AVUltima all the way in the north. Both players on low ground.
Yeah, I like this. I like this kind of map.
Yeah,
This is gonna be this is the battle for the high ground here. Both sides need to contest it. AV much more so because ArbuzBudesh will definitely have the room to build his patent. Well, not his patent. It's Tava's patented machine gun nest and artillery build.
Yep. The impenetrable fortress, 5-farm Warren with lizards from Arbuz. AV is going to scout it. Probably
I feel like
6-farm Warren.
I feel like at this point, AV should just build straight into the Warren first without really help.
Well, the thing is, you can get away with 6-farm. Oh, he went 7.
AV?
This is. He's going to try and get away with 7, and
Okay.
Arbuz is going to go 5-farm double lizard.
Arbuz does not have the army number quite yet, so
Yeah,
AV
but-
has time. Has time.
Just a little bit though. There's some high ground Arbuz can work with, and even with toads first, there's gonna be like 6 lizards very soon. And I think Arbuz can do a lot of damage here. Now AV realizes there's 4 lizards. Like, wait a minute, that's not the plan.
Oh, one.
Okay, good.
Oh, the
Detonation,
toads.
basically.
Not enough.
Farm.
Not enough.
That puts the economy game even, I guess, because Arbuz did delay his later farms.
Although AVUltima is still slightly ahead. There's 1 extra farm, and now the pressure of the toads and lizards coming out. Arbuz has to be very careful with attacking into the battle once again. Trying to poke from the south side, but AVUltima
Control has to be really good from both sides.
AVUltima positions units very nicely in the farm, so they are going to be slightly protected. Going to be able to also get the first attack.
It is possible to pick off toads with lizards, but it's very, very tricky.
I don't think you want to risk that, honestly. Only 6 lizards too. I think Arbuz wants to go back to build more lizards instead. Or you just go for the attack
He's
again.
floating a lot of food. Just scouting it out, I guess. AV going for a lot of lizards of his own. And with this timing, because Arbuz... Oh, he's going to
go for Arbuz!
AV
But it's
spots
going to be scouted! So...
But with
Also,
MG nests,
AV
maybe?
AV could just either rush this or build a bunch of machine gun nests. That's 2
Yeah, he's going
choices.
to rush it. He's going to go build forward Warrens and rush it. He can definitely do this.
You are going to see Arbuz, though, fortify his position. Although, AVUltima will be grabbing that mill to pressure out his opponent. And he might actually have the time to do so. ArbuzBudesh is definitely not going to attack into it. He's going to just provide the high ground vision for his turrets. He'll poke his way to AV's army, but it's not going to be quite enough to push him away. And he will get this mill. And this is huge for AV.
But there's 40 seconds on this Fox. AV has to be careful. Like, he has a lot of food, but what is he gonna do with it? I guess just build reinforcements.
Oh, he's building the front-line machine gun nest, and he's actually his toads doing a lot of damage right now to Arbuz's lizards, and this Warren is gone.
Down. Yeah, there you go.
Fox is gone. The machine gun nest pressure coming out from AVUltima. What a play! Reading the map, reading Arbuz's tempo is off.
He has a lot of food, but AV can just reinforce and go again. There's only 1 machine gun nest left right now. AV can even sell one of these at once. Yeah, there you go. And build a different one.
Oh, he's not going to attack into it quite yet. Lizards are going to get poked out just
He's waiting for more of his units, yeah, and then he can go again. If the toads detonate on the MG nests, then that's a lot of damage.
Out in the front, and toads from behind.
Arbuz is still reinforcing. He still doesn't
here we
have
go. The
enough
toad
units.
explosions do go up, but they don't quite land. But the turret is going to be
One
gone.
MG is down.
And Arbuz.
But the other MG is all the way to south, so
but the other machine gun nest is going to be up, and Arbuz cannot attack into it.
And he's going to lose a pig. Oh, is he?
Oh,
no,
he
not
does
quite.
snap at the
Okay.
turret, but he loses some lizards in exchange. But pressure relieved just a little bit for AVUltima, but AVUltima is still ahead in farms. He has more units on the way incoming. Arbuz trying to push out his own position, but there are too many lizards to
Now
count
there's
for
no
him to
defensive
attack into. The
advantage
toads go
anymore.
off.
Oh, look at Toad.
Oh, that's it. That's game. AVUltima fixing the mistakes of game number 1 and just going on all-out offense here against Arbuz as soon as he
The
sees the
Fox was
tier 3.
very greedy from Arbuz.
I can understand Arbuz's position though, to try to go for that Fox, but I feel like he needed to hide that Fox better or just wait for AVUltima to scout, then build it.
Also, very nice from AV to spot the opportunity on the map to get that mill and get those MG nests up.
So, AVUltima currently tying out the scoreboard 1-1 against ArbuzBudesh, and
Oh, you also didn't have the score set for the last game. Oh, yeah, you did. Never mind.
I got it.
You did.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You don't believe in
Let's
me?
get into the next
What is this?
Sometimes.
What is, how long have we been doing this? Come on.
Long enough.
Anyway,
Alright.
we have AVUltima
Banter.
to the south side, ArbuzBudesh to the north side, and ArbuzBudesh has changed up his build just a little bit here, foregoing the
No,
Falcons.
we're gonna see some moles.
Or moles. Well, this is not a mole rush map. I mean, maybe?
Not really.
Maybe? No,
Could
there's no high
technically
ground.
do it.
I
but,
was looking at the high ground here next to AVUltima's base, but there's no high ground there at all.
I mean, he can do it. But it's not the greatest.
Yeah, it's not great. And Arbuz is just going to go for his usual
Yeah, it's gonna
5-farm
fight on
warren.
lizards.
No mole rush coming out from ArbuzBudesh for the time being. And just bunting to farms. AVUltima just sees this happening. He has his 7-farm already built, so he's gonna have a
Is he
faster
going 7 farm again? So he's gonna go the 1 Toad Warren again to defend. Nope, he's gonna lizard this time. Okay.
And
That
now
is fairly large. But...
it seems like AV has found a timing that
Oh,
counters
Arbuz is
Arbuz.
gonna go with moles again. He's gonna do the. That's what he did
this.
against Jip in game 2 or game 3. Yeah, he's gonna do this again.
Oh, this
AV
time-
doesn't have the units yet. This denied us because
those
Jip
moles-
in this game went. Okay, he's gonna try and get the machine gun nest up, but this is gonna be tricky. It is
It's
not
sniped.
gonna go up.
Let's
Okay,
go
that's
on.
game.
The moles are out, and AVUltima has no units on the field.
Oh, the focus fire isn't the best though. So it's only
It's
one
not,
big hit.
but ArbuzBudesh is building up the reinforcements here, and not looking good for him at the moment. Oh, he is going to lose his moles, though. The moles are gone. We have the mole reinforcement. We have the lizard reinforcement as well. He denies the turret!
Okay,
Another farm gonna be
doesn't
taken
have
out.
the farm down. So AV is down on farms. He's instantly rebuilding it, and okay. No, that's
think so?
actually good for AV because he had the income lead for a solid minute and 20 seconds,
Alright.
and they're both on the same amount of warrens. Albus is gonna Albus is committing to this push. It looks like he's going for a warren first before a farm.
And things looking real good here. For AV, it looks like he is going to have machine gun nest. He has some farms building up. While ArbuzBudesh also can go back to build his 8th farm too. So we're going to see a...
Yeah, Albus went for a
Well-
warren first, then decided to sell it. Oh, AV is still on 5 farms now.
Yeah, I don't know what AV is
Oh.
doing. I thought he was building farms.
Yeah, he changed it up.
Oh, now he's...
So there is some way for AV to do this, I guess.
yeah,
and now he's
he saw
going
the
back to
machine gun
farms.
nest to build farms. I
Okay,
think
so
he
he just
saw-
wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, he saw that Arbuz was building farms, so he decided to go back. He thought it was safe enough to go back and build his own farm. No pressure for him at the moment. Both sides gonna. Okay, we got ourselves a
That's
fox.
very early fox. Yeah, this time it's harder to attack into this. AV.
Oh, he doesn't scout it. He doesn't go far enough in, and this was actually really good for Arbuz this time. This is where the earlier fox comes in.
It's
And
just out of vision. Okay. Let's go for toads.
the Ultima has no machine gun nests on the field at all. This time he had to sell them in order to build his farms, and go for again.
He's gonna go in again. Nope,
And the
doesn't go
machine
far
gun
enough.
nest is up.
He could just run in a suicide, but I guess you don't expect a fox warren in a game like this.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably like, okay, he's probably below tier 2s, maybe. He
This is
probably
a
has...
very open map, so the fox can
Although-
definitely
This is
do
bad.
the right thing.
This is really bad. AVUltima is going to start building into toads to try to stave off some lizard pressure, but the problem is that Arbuz is going full fox
Yeah,
first.
he's not
and
going
now,
for toad pressure, and the fox is already on the way. It's about 25 seconds out.
oh boy, this is not looking
If the
good.
toads, if you get 2 toads and some errant lizard spears onto a fox, the fox will die.
Right, but why would you
Oh, now
frontline the
AV
fox?
wants
Oh,
Yeah,
doesn't-
probably not. But oh,
Oh
and the
my
owl right
God.
away.
This
I
is...
mean, I guess the fox is gonna buy enough time
Oh
on
my
a map
God.
like this.
Okay, Arbuz turning himself in right now. He wants to go for this tier 3 pressure as soon as possible. And
Fox
AV,
is out, but there is a way if AV just busts through this, but it's gonna be tricky.
Fox pressure is going to be there, though. And there it is. The first shots of the Fox ring out in the air. It hits the commander, though. And AVUltima is actually trying to escape this. They try to run back in, but both sides have Swift on their side. So, no attacks in here quite yet. And another toad
AV
will be
needs to
sniped
start
out.
building MG
Another
nest.
toad gonna be
make this
sniped.
work.
Another lizard this time. Alright, count at the scoreboard, guys. 2 toads, 2 lizards. AVUltima building a machine gun nest in response to this, trying to release some of the pressure. But his units are going to be picked off one by one in each moment. It's actually
And in the
building time for
background,
Arbuz
the
to
owl
get
is
his...
already building. Oh no, he
He's gonna
gets
get his
the bomb.
owl.
Oh god.
This is just building time for that owl to come out, and this is really bad for AVUltima
Yeah.
at this point.
This is
Yeah.
painful.
He can't put farms on his expansion because he has to put them into machine gun nests. He's so afraid of the pressure coming out from the fox, but little does he know.
Yeah, he
the
has to be.
The owl is going to be coming, and those machine gun nests will be a bit of a non-factor. And once
Now,
again,
Arbuz can go.
Arbuz.
He can run around here.
Bye-bye farms.
He
Bye-bye
can kill
farms.
all of this. There's a
Three
gap in
farms.
the defensive line.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
The water.
maybe he's gonna try and catch the fox
Arbuz.
here.
Oh, that
He's gonna
fox
get
is
it.
dead!
Okay, so but now AV is on 2 farms, and Arbuz has Owl.
And
Okay,
4
so
farms.
if
And the
AV
fox is
can
rebuilding.
do this, he has
Fox
to
is
win this push. Okay, he's not gonna
Don't
do
think you can. How do you push
it. I
up
guess
against...
he knows Arbuz is only on 1 base for now. He does have an expansion built, so
How do you push up against Owl and Machine Gun Nest? There's no way that he can
Machine Gun
actually
is second.
pressure him.
and
Oh,
AV's
he
gonna
sold it
swap
off. He changed positions. AVUltima.
that. Now,
Gonna
maybe
try to
he's
catch him
gonna
out. The mice
try
are
and
in
be
full
looking
force
quick
right now. The
against
toad's running away, and they absorb most of the toad damage. His lizard remain relatively unharmed, but he is going to be chasing in. Not a lot of
Oh,
army
the
units,
fox
but
is
now the
up.
fox is back online. And going to be taking out lizard. The toad explosion's still coming for Arbuz also.
And
and
AV
now
AV's only on
Fox-
3 farms.
Fox and Owl. I don't think AVUltima
Mice
has what
will
it takes.
eventually kill this defensive line, so it's gonna be pretty tricky from AV. Yeah, there we go. So that's
Wide
one
turrets.
MGNS down. It's gonna kill these Warrens. I think, yeah, this is it.
This is
There's
game.
nothing
He has,
can do.
he has nothing on the battlefield to protect his bases. And
He has 2
AVUltima,
lizards.
he's trying
Yeah,
his
that's
best. Trying to find a pick off, but no.
This map was a bit too strong for what Arbuz wanted to do, which was get that fox out. There was no good way for AV to attack into that. He didn't have the ferrets to apply. Well, he had the ferrets, but he never built them.
What's interesting about this game is that Arbuz didn't actually go for the artillery pressure this time first. And so he's changed up the build order just a
Well,
little
because
bit.
of
and it was
the
perfect.
because of the way the map worked, he could definitely get away with an early fox in that one. So it's going to put Arbuz up 2-1, so he has a shot at advancing back into the grand finals if he takes this next game.
Alright, and AV is on?
He should come back. He might be checking the replay.
We're only on game 4, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying to make sure in my head we're still on game 4.
It's definitely a game.
Okay,
I'm gonna give you a check.
AV.
Yeah, it's probably just checking the replay. We give players like 60 seconds between games, so there is some
that's
time
it.
there.
I'm just like... So, ArbuzBudesh playing around AVUltima quite well here.
Yeah, it was just the perfect map for going for an early fox like that, and just AV not quite running up far enough to scout it. He had a lot of opportunities for it. But we'll see if he can pull it back and take these next 2 games.
Now, Arbuz gonna change up his deck just a little bit here. Decides to go for the Squizzards instead of Blizzard Falcons.
Yeah, the Falcon's not really coming into play all that much. The games aren't lasting long enough for those 6, 8, 10 Falcons to really come into play.
He's starting to read how AVUltima also likes to apply the early pressure as well. So goes for the earlier builds if possible, especially for the Ferret and Falcon. Now back in his deck here. Let's see if we can make a comeback here. Game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. AVUltima to the east and ArbuzBudesh to the west. And
Arbuz's map
AVUltima,
is very weak to Lizard Terrace.
it is.
We'll see if that comes into play.
It is. I'm very curious to see how Arbuz is going to be able to protect his base because AVUltima has a lot of high ground to work with.
Arbuz does have a few strong points that he can work with, but then AV can run around it. And we've seen from, especially with the games of Chip, that running around the defensive positions is definitely what you want to be doing.
And right now, it looks like we're going to have the usual build orders coming up for both sides here. The 5
very
horns,
similar.
making sure that they stay
Oh.
off that brush.
It's a red plug. Okay,
We're good. We're good.
red plug. Maybe built his units a little bit earlier, but it's probably not going to come into play massively. Just waited for his farms a bit to get those units out. Usually it's Arbuz with the who goes on the offensive with his 3 lizards, but this time might not be the case.
I feel like he understands that his position though is not that great or aggressive against AVUltima. He's definitely scouted out that AVUltima is super high. AV Ultima can just easily defend it. So at this point, it
Yeah.
kind of the 5-farm lizard kind of becomes moot. Both sides just gonna go gather their 8 farms.
And Arbuz is gonna go for pure lizard, whereas AV is gonna go squirrel lizard, squizzard.
The good old squizzard. Remember a while ago we were like it was talked about that like World Lizard was like not a really great combination. Like what do you think changed?
That's a good question. I think I'm not too sure. I've
do you think
not
this player-
kept up with too many like the changes in the meta. To be fair,
Like do you think that players are just getting more used to control their units better? Like
maybe
making sure that the lizard's front line, the squirrels are back line, and
it kind of happens automatically because the lizards will just run ahead because they're faster. AV is going to go for ferrets here to apply that early pressure and deny MG nests.
It is scouted out by
is saving
Arbuz
all
though.
the food. Yeah, Arbuz is going to go for fox again.
This is a nice counter
With
to the
this
early
map,
ferrets.
yeah, like AV can do the same thing he did game 1, which is take a forward mill and then MG nest it up. Oh, game
that
2,
might
sorry.
be his only choice once he sees the fox coming in. and his
Oh,
ferrets.
very early artillery. But the ferrets are going to be
Ooh.
out, so if AV comes and scouts this, he can deny the artillery. He just needs to go and
Yes.
see it.
But at the same time, that fox is denied. Okay, he sells off the fox.
Yeah,
when
he
goes
sells
for
the
the
fox
targets.
and go
Okay,
for
so that's
artillery
what-
instead. He wants to
Interesting.
secure the terrain first.
But
You-
that artillery is on high ground, so it will get the first hit. And I don't think AV Ultima scouted it out. He wasn't able to hit the high ground.
No, he does not. He doesn't know it's there. Gonna try and get a
Oh,
spell.
this is actually really bad.
It's just out of range. If he needs to run up
Oh,
here-
he sees it now, but it's already
Now
finished
it's up.
building at this point.
Okay, sells the mill, and he's out. That's
Okay, no.
unfortunate.
AV Ultima cannot press his advantage any further here, and the artillery
Yeah,
is just
see,
going to
he
push him
can't
out.
go into that.
Arbuz has built his fortress here, but is it going to be enough here? They are out of range of the artillery.
actually
He's trying to
holding
try.
it off.
He's trying to tank it, but it's not enough there. His ferrets are starting to lose
don't
their
know,
HP. He is beating out the lizards though.
AV wins this.
Yeah, that mill taking actually worked out.
Well, they fought just outside the range of the artillery, so that was good. The only issue is AV would have to approach from a different angle if he wants to kill the artillery.
How do you approach from a different angle?
He can go for the south, like this. Like he's
High ground.
posturing.
Oh, he's going to try to attack. He has the ferrets there, but does he have the vision? Does.
Yes.
He's going back into it.
And see, the artillery could fire back, but it's outside of range. It needs.
Oh,
almost
it
solid.
denied the
Very
artillery!
nice. That's 120 food gone. This is very good from AV. So this is what I was hoping to see against these artillery positions. It's just these early ferrets.
I'm actually surprised he didn't actually go for the forward attack though, and pull AV Ultima's units in.
You can't on AV. Okay, this is kind of tricky for AV. Because Arbuz is going for very high amounts of lizards. We'll see if this fight works out for
Uh-oh.
Arbuz. I think he can still win.
AV is losing a lot of his lizards. Now the squirrel backline is down. Arbuz also has squirrels backing himself up, and now he's going to
His
lose his
ferrets are
second ferret. Oh, it's gone. But the Falcons are up for AV Ultima, so
And
not
he's gonna
too
lose
much
his mill as well.
loss.
That's unfortunate.
All right, well, take a look at the graphs here. AV Ultima losing a lot in that last engagement.
Now Arbuz has a massive amount of lizards. He's going to grab himself in the base. And
Secure
AV
himself.
is going to be all in very soon. Because he can't replenish his tier hits, his tier 2s. So if he doesn't win
Now
this
he's
fight, AV has lost.
Backing for the north side here. Arbuz though, gonna time being doesn't want to attack.
Arbuz
it
has
quite yet.
250 food.
He's gonna putting into.
And just farms, probably.
Arms,
He
okay.
already has a stronger army. Or like, the army values are even, so...
And he has to sell off the ferrets. There's no way for him to actually use it. Oh, he sells out the Falcons too. Oh, no tier 2 pressure for AV Ultima. He's gonna build a ton of lizards in response now.
But
27 lizards.
Alright, if AV can get this up, and he can take a fight, and Arbuz doesn't build too many more units, or doesn't get... I guess if Arbuz goes like 2 or 3 farms rather than units, AV has a chance. But he has to wait for his units to finish building. Okay, he's
AV
gonna pick up some
Ultima.
Warrens here. This is nice, this is nice.
Two
Oh,
Warrens
Arbuz
down, maybe.
just about catches it.
Oh,
Only gonna pick,
yep.
not even one
No
Warren.
Warrens, and now this is gonna be a full-on
it's gonna
fight.
take a
Lizard
fight,
versus
though.
lizard, but Arbuz is gonna get the advantage first because AV Ultima had to retreat, and his lizards on lower
Yeah,
HP are gonna be
that's
taken
it.
out. The squirrels are gonna be taken out as well. Oh, AV Ultima he couldn't stand his ground there because his lizards were already attacking the Warrens, and he tried to retreat. They took a lot of damage on the retreat, and
He's
it
gonna
was all
try
over.
and keep Arbuz guessing, but Arbuz has 7 farms at this point, so he can reinforce far faster even if he has less Warrens. That's it. That last attack was AV's last hope, so... Unless Arbuz throws the game by suiciding into this one pig for some reason, I don't
If
think...
only AVUltima had artillery up this hill, right?
That would be pretty nice.
Oh,
Arbuz is just gonna overwhelm this.
Too many units on Arbuz's side.
Very nice play around the artillery.
AVUltima was able to snipe off the artillery, but unfortunately just unable to stave off the pressure from ArbuzBudesh. And with that, Arbuz moves on to the grand finals here to face off against Chip from Space.
Maybe putting up a very good fight though.